Hi, this is Jamel with Recherche Labs in beautiful Statesville, North Carolina. I'm so excited to introduce a stunning English lab girl we have for sale. This is Miss Pink of Callie and Jack's litter. She was born July 18th, 2020, so she's in the middle of our first training level, Puppy Academy, which is training till 12 weeks of age. She's already had well over 100 hours of training, so we know her personality very well. Her Recherche score is 856, 8 being that she's very dependent. She's one of the most dependent puppies in her litter. First to come, the last to leave our side. She loves everybody and anybody. She's very social, very friendly. She's a dog that's going to love strangers, that's going to love you. She's going to quickly and easily bond with a new family, with anybody. She's very loving. She is very sweet and affectionate. She's a puppy that wants to be with you. She's dependent. She's going to be one of the first to come, the last to leave your side. She wants just to be with people and other dogs. She's just very social. On the activity scale, she's perfect middle of the road, balanced with her energy. She is not super lazy or calm back, but she's also not energetic or hyper. In her litter, she's actually one of the calmest puppies in her litter, but she's not calm per se. She's right there middle of the road where she's playful, but not super playful. I gave her a perfect middle of the road. I had the hardest time trying to decipher whether she was outgoing or calm. She's right there middle of the road. And then on the confidence scale, she is confident. She's not shy, not timid. She's not the most confident puppy we've ever had, but she's definitely not shy or timid, and she's doing very well in her training. She's one of the smaller girls in the litter. I love you too. She's one of the smaller girls in her litter. This is not a big English lab litter. The mom is only 52 pounds. The dad is average at 77 pounds. Our best guess is she's going to be smaller than her mom, 45 to maybe 55 pounds. She's probably going to be right around the size of her mom, maybe a little bit bigger, but if I had to put a number on it, I'd say a little bit smaller, right at that 50, 45, 50 pounds. She has a light cream coat. She is an English lab. Beautiful, absolutely stunning. Now she's able to go home after graduating either Puppy Academy, which is training till 12 weeks of age, which is October 10th. The second training level is our most popular training program called Canine College. That's training till 16 weeks of age. Now it's the most popular training program because they have all of their shots, so she'll be fully inoculated. You don't have to quarantine her. The second reason is they're potty training. They're twice as potty trained at 16 weeks than they are at 12 weeks. And the biggest reason is their obedience commands. They grow the most between right about now until 16 weeks of age. So she's going to be growing like a weed in obedience training. And typically they're about 3 times better obedience trained at 16 weeks than they are at 12 weeks. And again, that's November 7th. The third training level is Master's Program, training till 20 weeks of age, which is December 5th. And the fourth training level is Doggy Doctor, training till 6 months of age, which is January 18th. Now, if you scroll down, you'll see pictures of both Callie and Jack. If you click on those pictures, a video will play where I summarize each of the parents and I talk about their health clearances, their pedigrees, everything. There's 2 things that make us different from any other English lab breeder in the world. The first thing is the quality of our dogs. Every one of our dogs have all of their health clearances. These are English labs, they're not American labs. That means they're calmer, they're a little bit shorter, stockier. They're way calmer, and I just like their look a little bit better. And if you notice, Callie was imported in from Europe. We got, and comes from generations of health clearances and show champions. So you're not going to find another English lab breeder I know of in this country that has the quality of pedigrees and health clearances and show champions that we have. The second thing, and the biggest difference that makes us different from any other English lab breeder, is our Puppy Training Institute page. And what I'd like to do now is to summarize our Puppy Training Institute, and we're going to show off Miss Pink in training as of this morning so you can actually see how she's doing. If you like the way she's training right now, you're going to love the way she looks after graduating Puppy Academy, especially Canine College. But we're going to summarize the program, and then I'll come back and tell you what you need to do to reserve Miss Pink. Puppy Training Institute has 4 core areas. There's a couple areas that are very visible that we're going to show you on camera with the puppy that's for sale. Some of the areas are a little bit more difficult, but the one area that's very visible to show is outside training, and the big part of that is leash training. Puppies love the pull, love the tug, love the cut in front of you, and so we train them to walk on our left side. We train them that when we stop walking, they do what's called an auto sit. That's where they automatically sit without being told, without having any hand signals. They automatically sit. That builds respect and focus on you. A couple other areas in outside training, it's a little bit harder to show, is car training and then also swim training when the weather's warmer. The second area that's very visible is obedience training. All of our trainers are certified dog trainers that's been training dogs for years. They know what they're doing. They're all certified. They all can do canine good citizen. They're all very good trainers. And we work on the obedience commands of sit, down, stay, come, place, kennel, and they are trained extensively in all these areas. Now we have 3 different communication tools we use with the puppies. We use hand signals, we use words, and then we use the training lead that we will provide you. And so as they get older, they get better and better. They can hold their stay longer, they can hold their place longer, they can hold their kennel longer. They can do it with both hand signals and words only, and so they get better and better. The place is when they jump up on the Karandakot. You will definitely want to buy a Karandakot because that allows the transition for our training to go to you. It's a wonderful command. When we say kennel, they go into their kennel on their own volition. We typically keep the door open, especially as they get older. And we train them, they cannot leave the kennel or really any other door until they are released. The 2 other areas that's a little bit more difficult that we're going to show you just generic dogs going through this. The one area is house training. We actually spend more time in house training than all the other areas combined. That's about 2/3 of the training. And this is where we work on the most important area of potty training. Of course, we're training them not to use the restroom inside and the signal eventually to go outside. A puppy at 12 weeks of age can typically hold the restroom about 1 hour during the day, whereas a puppy at 6 months can do 4 hours. The same thing is with crate training. We train them to sleep at night in their crate, eat in their crate. And a 12-week-old can typically sleep around 4 to 5 hours without having to be let out. And a 6-month-old, it's 6 to 10 hours. So obviously the longer they're in training, the longer they can be crate trained. We also, though, while they're in house training, we train them not to jump up on us, not to chew things in the house, not to bite our hands. It's very extensive. And then the last area is socialization training. Many people worry about getting a trained or older puppy is that they won't bond. Well, because of our socialization program, our puppies bond very quickly. In fact, we've never had a client complain about that. And so in our socialization, we're training them not to be afraid of thunderstorms. We're training them not to be afraid of the hair dryer, of the blow dryer, of a vacuum cleaner. We have a TV in our puppy training area, in our house training area, where we're socializing them. They go on field trips when they get older. We work extensively on them being handled. We have 20 plus people that work for us, so these puppies are handled by multiple people and they're socialized extensively. That is our Puppy Training Institute. Now, if you're interested in Miss Pink, read through this entire page. If you scroll all the way to the bottom, you'll see pictures we just took of her. Right above her most recent pictures are the prices for each of the training levels. Now, some people have a hard time finding the prices. So in this video, we're going to show you where the prices are found on a typical page. But look at her page to see her prices, to verify the prices. You don't want to just look at the video and assume those are the prices. And then right below this video is a link that says click here to fill out puppy application. Click on the words puppy application, fill it out. We will respond you within 24 to 48 hours. Thank you so much for taking time to visit Miss Pink of Callie and Jack's Litter. Thank you so much, and God bless.